That means anything that you want to be in life, you can be that. We all kings. The show still is all about inspiring, motivating, galvanizing, bringing us all together, and just trying to take this to another level. We know that we all got it in us. That's our calling. You are queens, ladies, and we are kings. And so that's what we call for. And then hopefully we can step into our calling, and then everybody can start pushing each other, and we can get there. Come on this journey with us, y'all. Here we go again, S.M.K podcast. You already know who we are. We up here today, man, and we got it going on again. So this is like the 26th episode. We sitting back and we just moving along, man. So we got some different things we got going on today. First of all, we want to get some things out the way. First of all, we want to get some shout outs out there. We gonna remember these people by names today. We got Pamela, I think down there in South Florida. We got Baba Jean in Alabama. We got Red in Madison, Florida. And we working our way all the way back up here. We want y'all to know that. Just keep giving us the love, and we gonna give it right back. Go find us, man. We on YouTube. Go over there, like and subscribe. That's where we at, man. Self-made kings, man. And that's what we doing. All right, so I'm going to introduce myself. I'm the Dream, and we got somebody special in the house today. He been in here before, and we talked, and we kind of chopped it up and everything. He been on the move, man. He do a lot of things around here, and we finally got him. We got him sitting down, and so we going to make it happen today. Okay, so we got a couple people we going to give another shout out to. We got EJ.The God over here in the house. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course, we got Big Lou, young lady over there, you know, and so we got the kids and everything, man. And so we got it all going on. But our special guest that we got in the house tonight is Chucky Chuck. S.K.U.Armed Security Services.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and
sir.
All y'all who know him, y'all know how he get out, man. He a bad man.
Yeah.
What's up with my brother?
How you doing, brother?
I'm good.
All right.
Yeah. Man, I'm glad to finally have you sit down, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, it's kind of hard to sit down these days, man, when you want to get stuff done. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
Let's chop it up, man. Last time you was down here, you know, we had a nice time. You came in, man. And man, this cat came in. When he came in, it was like, man, this dude, I ain't seen no security like this in a minute. Yeah. This cat come in, because, I mean, he legal now. Yeah. So when he come in, he got a tote bag. He got a tote bag full of clips. He get like, I don't even know where to put the clip on, bro. He was clowning, but you was here. We done a nice video. We was here with EJ.The God. He had a nice time that day, man. And like I said, you can't.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. But you know what, bro? Today, I just kind of I like what you're doing, because I'm always, you know, I'll be on IG, and I be seeing the different things, you know, saying that you post, because I'm just kind of a good follower of yours ever since.
Appreciate it.
I see the different things that you be doing. Right. But it's like, man, you're doing so many things. You got all these different, famous people to me, you know, famous rappers and things like that, you know, musicians. And so I want to start from the beginning, man. I just want to kind of find out what got you kind of into armed services, you know, security. Yeah. And because a lot of brothers, you know, they need to know about this, man, because, you know, it's money to be made in this. Yes, sir. You know, and it's legal.
Yes,
sir. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So what got you into this? What got you going this way?
So you know what? One thing I can say about my group that we started with, you know what I'm saying, and I was always the dangerous one. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, growing up, I was always legal also, but then I turned legal into lawful. So we actually were just sitting on the front porch one day, man. I got all these weapons and stuff, and I'm just like, man, I got to do something with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't doing nothing else. I'm tired of working for somebody else, and I want to start my own, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, me and Cuz were sitting on the porch one day just chilling, man. I'm just like, man, I said I want my own military. Remember that? I was like, I want my own personal military. And he was like, you know, everybody kind of was like, yeah, that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, man, the trials and tribulations that I went through, you know, we started with a whole group. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of them dropped out because they didn't believe into what that we had vision. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And thank God that kind of happened, because you know, when people leave out of your lives, you know what I'm saying, it's like you got to prove them wrong, you know what I'm saying? And thank God, you know what I'm saying, thank God, you know, he pushed me in that way. And then I actually got my own LLCs and, you you know, my FFA paperwork and all that stuff, to be able to become lawful to the point where if I do armed security, I can travel, I can, you know what I'm saying, and God has blessed me at this point, you know what I'm saying, and thank God I got people behind me like, you know, EJ.The God, you know what I'm saying, my brother Sam, and you know, and you know, like I said, we all have our own avenues, but we all pushing each other's avenues. You know what I'm saying? And we don't argue, we don't fight. We'll have disagreements, and we'll be cool. You know, afterwards. You know what I'm saying? But it's all, but you know, but it's all about. But he know I'm telling the truth. It's all about the mission. You know,
it's all about the mission.
It's all about the mission, and now we're starting to create something like now. Everybody that was in the group, or just everybody that see what we're doing, is like, okay, how? Like how? You know what I'm saying? How did you get to the point? And this is where I'm gonna do my first shout out. Shout out my boy Scant. Make sure y'all tag him on that. And talk, because you know what I'm saying, when he reached out to me for my first, you know what I'm saying, for our first major security job, you know, I didn't even think that. And then this is when Pooh Shiesty was hot. You know what I'm saying? He was hot. And somehow, some way, we kind of finagled our way into the whole situation, to be honest. We did a couple security jobs, but it was local at the time. And then once we got the video out, you know what I'm saying, we in the Maybach with Pooh Shiesty and, you know, my brothers with the managers, and we watching them count out all this money before he even comes in. And that right there alone put us on. You know what I'm saying? So shout out my boy Scam, man. For real.
You know what, when you think about that,
Rex did that.
That's amazing.
You know what I'm saying? Then, I'm sorry, my bad. I don't mean to keep going on, but shout out my boy Rex. Free Rex, man, because...
let me say that, too. I want to say that, and I'm going to get right back to you, too. Y'all free my dude, Pyrex, man. We love you, Pyrex, man, and we hoping that things turn out for you. Man, you already know. You got your dude right here. Talk about it, man.
That's my, you know what I'm saying? I actually, for real, met him through E. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know his brothers and them. You know what I mean? But then when it came to the point where we started moving around, you know, Rex is always moving. If anybody know Rex, he always on the move.
Man,
we all always on the move. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
And then we connected, and next thing you know, it was like a, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even gonna say like a. It sounds bad saying using each other. It's more of like a, okay, well, you got these gifts and I have these gifts, and like we could bring this together. And then eventually we just started an empire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and Rex became, you know, that's my right hand. He became my left hand. You know what I'm saying? And
pretty awesome, man.
You know what I mean? And it kind of just turned out that way. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Free Rex, man. ASAP. The quick way.
That's real.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's crazy.
So, you know, when you think about it, you know, and that's real, man. Y'all hurry up and free my brother, man.
Please,
you
please.
Know what I'm saying? I be thinking about it, man, and it's like, so when you doing security, like, your first big break, you know, why? I mean, because you could have just stayed around here and done it, you know, here locally. What make you think? I mean, what make you think you could go out there and just get the rappers and get the different people out there? How was that move able to be made? And I know you say Scat made it, but you had to do some things on your own.
For sure. I mean, for sure, I had to get Scant's attention. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. So, like I said, becoming lawful and knowing a lot of those artists and stuff, they can't move around like that. But they are allowed to actually pay for security. They can't walk. A lot of them rappers cannot walk around with guns at all. You know, we're to the point where in Ohio, you know, we have paperwork to the point where we can get into any venue with weapons. It doesn't matter. A lot of the cops can't even get into venues, but we can. You know what I'm saying? So that's also a blessing too. You know what I'm saying? Because I can go to the club with my gun on me. I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? So I can go to the club with my gun on me if I want to. You know what I'm saying? Or we carry badges so I can get in the place with my badge or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that comes along with it. You know what I'm saying? So
so a lot of times the things, different people that you're running into is kind of like just rolling down through Pyrex. Y'all kind of networking, and then so you pulling up. I got your security and whatever you need.
I really became for real like Rex's personal security for real. Because I mean, like everywhere he moved, he know he didn't have to move around with nothing on him because he knew I had it all.
But you know what though, to think about it, it's just crazy because I was just talking about it with the young lady over there about how he was, because she's studying want to study culinary. Pyrex had just went and got it.
He just got it.
Which is a license and everything, man.
It sucks.
Like, and so, you know, it's just how y'all peeping the game. So you just figured out the security part. And Pyrex was still figuring out the security part, the promotional part. Now I want the culinary part. Man, it was over with. Y'all got
we had it on Smash.
It's over with because you gotta eat. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do everything.
You know,
he in regardless.
Wow.
But now to the point where, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna. I mean, it's to the point where now we're so connected to the point where, like I
Yeah.
said, thank God we're connected with some major.
Yeah.
You know, I've talked.
I
I said on camera. I've talked to Pooh Shice's manager on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out my boy Mike Beasley. Like I said, he's Boostie's engineer.
Okay. Shout out Mike Beasley.
You know what I'm saying?
And another thing I want, who is the out of everybody, out of all of them,
I always get this question.
what's the famous, one that you feel like is the most famous that you done been around? You had to,
Well, let's see.
And you really had to boss up and be there, you know what I'm saying?
To me, famous wise, I had to say Vivica Fox.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We went to Columbus. They was at the arena for that celebrity basketball game.
Okay.
Chris Brown, Lil Romeo.
Okay. Chris Brown, too. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, man, we have a whole roster of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out Rain Security too, because I'm tagged in with them too. You know what I'm saying, a little bit, and shout out my boy Brandon, Rain Security. You know what I'm saying, because he actually showed me how to actually formulate a plan when it comes to like, you know, getting artists from planes and getting artists from, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. Like, he actually showed me how to formulate that, because right now he run it in Columbus. You know what I'm saying, and I'm happy that I got to be able to tag with them too. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, so with the gun laws and things like that, and I mean, man, how you able to maneuver, and how do somebody like us maneuver right now with the gun laws? I mean, is it easier to carry a gun now in Ohio?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, I would say between us and Texas have the loosest firearms stipulations, as in like California.
Okay.
California is super hard to even possess a gun in. Or no, forget California. Chicago.
Oh, man, I bet.
Chicago, like literally, you go to Chicago, and every store that you see, everywhere you go, is no gun signs.
Okay.
You can't even, people with gun license can't even get into Chicago with them.
Right.
But we can.
Yeah.
We've done it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's on camera that we've done it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like, I would definitely say I encourage all black people to carry guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
For simple fact of, like, we are the ones at stake at this point.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not trying to make it a racial thing or whatever, but I'll be one to speak about it. I mean, for us black people, I mean, unfortunately, we even go to war with our own people, unfortunately. You see all these rappers dying, these famous, you know, it's really a war within ourselves, you know what I'm saying? But I would say, obviously, if you're right-minded, you need, at this point, to be able to possess a firearm. And right now, it's as easy as it's possibly ever been.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't have any felonies or any aggravated assaults on your actual record, you can easily go up there and just buy a gun. But see, people that has felonies.
Yeah, that's what we want to get into.
Yeah.
Too, because a lot of the cats that we know, you know, they got felonies and stuff like that. So how do they work that out? What's going on with that?
There's two ways you can work around this. Okay, from 3 ways. Because Cuz gonna explain that to you the next time. No. You're a podcast. You're a podcast. We do your podcast. We'll explain that.
We don't want them to go out there wrong, because we do got some brothers out there right now that got felonies, and they thinking that since they done said that they can carry, they think they can carry.
And let me explain it to y'all. That is not the story. That's a setup. I'm telling you that. And one thing I do know is my gun laws.
Right. For sure,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I would say, like I say, if you don't have a felony, you can go right to the store and buy you a gun right now. You don't need a license. You don't need none of that.
Okay.
If you have a felony, either you can get your record expunged or figure out somebody that makes legal and lawful unmarked weapons. People don't know that having unmarked weapons is legal.
You mean?
And I mean,
okay, go ahead.
If I was to sit here and make it, which I have a license to make AR-15 and stuff like that. Okay. So if I ordered the upper and the lower for AR-15, I put it together for you with no serial number, and I made it like that, you can legally and lawfully possess that gun as a felon, because this is not through the federal government.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? So even if you got pulled over with that gun, they can't take it from you. They can't nothing from you, because it is not directed through them. That's their laws.
Okay.
But we are able to possess and we are able to manufacture our own weapons once you get certain licenses.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So to get deeper into that, you can be a felon and possess a firearm if you know someone that is legal and lawful to make the gun for you.
That's the only way.
That's the only way.
So what about what about the sponge way and all that stuff?
I mean, that's the first thing I mentioned was getting your record expunged.
Yeah. But
now
that's where we got to pay the money and all that.
Yeah. If it was me personally, and I knew I knew my rap sheet, because usually most people with felons at this point, their records are older. You know what I'm saying? Where you can get them expunged. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like I said, the only way I would do it is have unmarked weapon, because the federal government. I wish I knew what I knew now. Having all these weapons.
I ain't never know about.
Yeah,
I never know about that.
Because I would have never ever got my weapons through the federal government. I would have always just made mine unmarked.
Okay.
Because the fans can call me anytime, like, okay, well, I need the serial number to this gun, this gun, this gun, and people don't know that. They know what you got.
They was to get on some.
Yeah, but see, now listen to that, E.
Yeah.
You know, and just what you just said. Now you just said, as soon as you buy it, they know it. Then hires these cats, man. They would get these guns and then be doing all this mass killing and all this stuff that they doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That they not able to catch on to that.
Right.
You know, actually though, but now they've been running them. They've been catching them later.
Yeah.
Because they able to run that. But it just seemed like it should be some type of red flag right in there or something that be able to be able to stop them and. You know, right then at that point when they buying the gun, because once they got the gun, then it's over.
Right, it's over with.
You know.
But then I guess the point, I mean, how can you really test someone to see if they're okay to buy a gun?
That's crazy.
The government, if anybody knows about the government, they're all about money. They want that money now.
Yeah. So if you
So
got
they don't
somebody
care
right
about
there with $500 ready to spend it, $1,500 ready to spend it, I want the money.
They don't care. The government really don't care.
Right.
And they shows all the time. You know what I'm saying? They don't care, bro.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Man. You know what? I like that, man, because like I said, I feel like this can be something that's real informational, you know, for the community and for us, you know. We need to know about these guns and things like that. Man. But you know, E, I want to step over to you for a minute. No, you know what? Matter of fact, we're going to break a little rules today. We're going to take away. We're going to go for a break a minute. We're going to get ready to come back. But E, I'm going to come back with you, man. I want to try to topics of some of the things that got you going, too.
We're the same team, baby.
Quiet one today, but we going to go for it. You already know who we are. We self-made kings. We up north. Y'all already know who we is. Come back and see us. We going for break. We be out of here in a minute. We out. Okay, so once again, we right back here. S.M.K. podcast. That's us. You already know who we are. You know what we do, man. Everybody up here. Everybody. So once again, we gonna actually, man, come on over, man. Come on with the journey with us. Come on over to YouTube, man. Go like and subscribe. We're trying to get everybody on our social media page to come on over to YouTube, man, where we can do our full episodes. You only get little clips right now, you know, regular clips right now of the different podcasts. You can get the full episode right over on YouTube. So come see us, all right? So we right back here with S.K.U.Armed Security Services, and I got both of them here, man. These cats everywhere, man. It's not just right here. They everywhere. So, man, before we left, I was talking about some different things that I wanted to get over here to E.J.The God.
EJ.The God.
Yeah, man. So, E, I never knew you was a part of it, you know. So I'm just finding that out today.
Yeah.
You know, and now just to know that you was a part of that, man. This whole movement that y'all got going, man, it's pretty cool, man. And then, you know, still just to sit back and even think, you know, how y'all just come up with this. And then when now it's a need for it now, because even all the way around, man, even in the rap industry, everybody dying and everything, people need security right now.
Yeah.
So it's just like, man, it just bringing y'all further into the venue now, the way y'all really can go get y'all money.
Yes, sir.
So what you think about it, E? I mean, you know what I'm saying? What's the next move for y'all? And then how you feel about it? You know what I'm saying? What level y'all trying to take it to now?
Man, we got so many different levels, but as far as the security level.
The biggest we can get it.
Second to none.
Man, I'll take it there real quick. I'm on some old we'll end up policing our community type deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know that we'll be able to govern. Like, you know, in the future, you know what I'm saying? But everybody needs security at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's just more than that. So that's just one of the things. But
Right.
Going to the top of everything that we do.
Going to the top.
And I know you too.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, man. I'm telling you, man. And it's just like, man, do you play music? You don't play no music though, do you?
Man,
you just rap.
Back in the day, I did the little
piano. Man, your dad, he played that, man. He played it. His dad played the.
That's how I got it.
He played the guitar.
Yeah.
You know, but you play the music?
Yeah, actually, a lot of things people don't know. My first scholarship to go to college was for band.
What instrument?
Oh, I started from cello, bass. Then once I moved over from orchestra to band, I played the trombone, baritone, the tuba.
See, this is a big man
Drum,
right
yeah,
here.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, I can actually play all of them. A lot of people don't know that for real, yeah.
That's crazy,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah.
And that was Biggie was on the day Biggie was talking about that. Biggie was playing the drums. You see
Yeah.
how he was going off?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, tapping the table and stuff.
He been like that. Shout out my boy
everybody
Big,
say
too,
that.
man.
Shout out Biggie,
Shout out my boy Big.
He said he was going to stop in on you, too.
Yeah, that's my man's, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about cool, laid back cat for real. Like,
Yeah.
that's the man.
You do any rapping?
Nah, you know what?
I know he do.
You know what? And that's why I say we have
told
different
him.
avenues.
And listen,
Yeah.
it's not even that's not even, I'm just doing that real quick, dedicated to how I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? We all got some stuff going on, but he don't know. I told him a few times, like, bro, I'm gonna throw you on one.
Yeah, he just want me to rap so bad.
Quick.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
he got it.
Because
I got it.
He
I
know
got
it.
it.
He know he got
Them
it.
be the ones who have it in a lot of times that don't even want to do it. It be like,
living
man,
life
come
right
on.
now. We just gonna, I'm gonna throw you on a couple, and
And you know, and it's like that. Like I said, when we first made all this, man. Like I said, we have SKU is multiple avenues. It's not just armed security. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
you know,
right.
he, like I said, he has his own brand.
Yeah.
I got my own brand.
There you go.
My
Yeah.
brother Sam, shout out my brother Sam. He couldn't be here. He got his own brand, which is
Shout out,
TFS. You know, the Free Society. Stay tuned. Stay tuned to that because a lot of people don't know nothing about the Free Society, but it's about to come out and drop too. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of things going on. We all have different avenues, and like I said, with his podcast, he gonna explain some whole other stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And what's the Stop the Violence tour?
Now, I was waiting to actually go on this podcast to put it out there.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm glad now we're on a platform. When it comes to this Stop the Violence tour, I feel like the biggest problem that we have overall in society when it comes to stopping the violence, there's millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires out here that can literally stop a lot of this that's going on for real. Like you just said, policing their own people, or policing your own neighborhoods and all that stuff. Because a lot of these cops really are crooked. I want people to know that. Being on the inside, you get to find out a lot of things. But I feel like when somebody from our community, like me, being from Lime, I'm from California, but I represent Lime, Ohio. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's
And more of anything, like I would rather police our own. You know, there's no reason why like we don't have security anywhere you go. Big cities, bro.
Make the police obsolete. You know
Nah,
what I'm saying?
right,
I'm
man.
just saying,
One of my best
you
friends
know,
was police. His dad was police. I was
not all of them crooked, but you know, we just got different, govern ourselves different.
govern our own
But it's I mean, what better person to police us than us?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? So, you
Like we know these people. We know there ain't too many people we don't know, or who don't know us at least. You know, especially in Lima. I feel like we're the figures. And now when it comes to stop the violence,
not to cut you off, but the neighborhood, we got so many people. We got people in every neighborhood. Long story short, neighborhoods police themselves.
For sure,
You know what I'm saying?
And I believe even people being around y'all, they be people, you know, it's a different type of respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When say if y'all was at one of the clubs and then security at one of the clubs.
Yeah.
A lot of people know you, E.
Yeah.
They already know you. They know you, Chuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you know, you can relate a little bit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know, I just think that helps a lot. Then, you know, you bring old Sheriff Joe from downtown.
Right.
And then try to put him down there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
right,
at
man.
Marco's.
Right.
That ain't going to work. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
And
You know?
I do want to put this out there too because I actually got text messages from somebody, and I ain't gonna lie, like my phone blows up nonstop. It's a nonstop. You know what I'm saying? And for real, I want people to know, especially here in Lima, like don't feel like that we just got so big to the point where we can't be at the venues here because we do venues here too. You know what I'm saying? But we've been so busy trying to get to the point where we could become so major that I could put an actual security team here and have the government pay them and not give them option, but to pay them the money that they're actually worth.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got contracts with the actual state of Ohio that's waiting to be okayed for some millions and millions. And I ain't gonna put a figure out there, but it's for millions.
Okay, question then. Now, say if like one of the little young cats out there, whoever out here listening to the show right now, and man, I know they're gonna look up to y'all. They're gonna, you know, like what y'all do.
Right.
You know, what if they want to try to do this, man? What's the way that they gotta, what road they gotta get to, you know, to do this? I mean, do they have a certain thing they got to sign up for? Is there certain training they got to go through, or what got to happen?
One thing I can say is that the actual immediate team that I roll with, we're all shooters.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like me and EJ, we can go somewhere right now. Something was to happen, I can guarantee you we'll be A-okay.
Okay.
So no matter what, you want to bring people onto the team where you know, no matter what, we're going to make it out of this together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where it all started with. Now there is you have to be straight and narrow to be in this business, because the government would do whatever they can to take us people out of this type of business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because right now, like, we're getting the power.
Yeah, for sure.
And they don't want that. You know, they don't want that for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we all know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you want to be, especially when it comes to guns and, you know, dealing with famous people and all, you want to make sure you stay on that narrow path, because if you don't, you can easily be taken out real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and then if you want to join for real, just holler at me. Everybody got my contact. You know, we'll go through a rundown, you know what I'm saying, of what's going on, how we move, you know what I'm saying. I ain't going to just instantly just hire you, because it's more of like a loyalty thing, you know what I'm saying. I'm not going to say we're a gang or nothing like that or whatever, but like I said, you know, if you think about it, with us being lawful, we got to make sure you follow the same exact rules that we follow.
Yeah, you can't just,
you know what I'm saying?
Somebody that's hard-headed going to come in going to want to do it this way.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or do some wild stuff to the point where we got to bring our lawyers in, and we got to do all, like, we don't even have to even go through that, because the way we run stuff, I mean, it's like, usually it's just smooth.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, you know what, man? Every night, every time we do a show right here at the S.M.K podcast, guess what? We got a part of the show that we always do this. This is like my favorite part of the show. Chuck really don't drink, so we
I'm gonna take a sip though.
Bottle. I be waiting, man, just to do this, man. We be sitting here, man, you know what I'm saying? You be getting thirsty, man. It's like I've been on the desert. Yeah. But we gonna do this, Chuck. But guess what, man? The reason why we do it, man, is all because of you. You out there doing the things that you're doing, man. You're protecting people in the community. You're protecting some people that we know. You know what I'm saying? And you're doing it. You got a heart at it. You got a passion at it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people don't stop, you know what I'm saying, to pat y'all on the back to say what's up or say, man, that you're doing a good job. You know what my podcast is all about. That's about bringing y'all up here, man, you know, shaking your hand, patting you on the back, popping a bottle with you, you know what I'm saying, of the best champagne, you know.
Yes, sir.
You know, and telling you, man, about that. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? And then I already know we gonna hook up and be able to do things. But I'm hoping that, you know, somehow that we all just can start working together. We can bring different people on the platform. We'll finally have a way to get everything, all this talent that we got around line out into the world.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I agree.
Everybody got their hood, man. We got one right up in here. You know, just people just need to see it. When they see it, you know, they able to tune in and they'll see, okay, well, you know, the people right there, they do it like we do.
For
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? Some of them, they do it better too. You know. But anyway, right here, we'll get to it without any more being said.
Yes,
now,
sir.
This is this thing that goes on. Every now and then, this mug will bubble over, man. And it means we only be doing good. So we gonna see if he stay down today.
Yes, sir.
And if he stay down, man, we doing good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, this is for Chuck, man, right here, S.M.K podcast. We got it going on once again. This is our 26th pop. Here we go.
Let's get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah.
So I can't give him much because he traveled with guns and stuff, so we only can have himself, man. And we ain't sending nobody out here like this.
Yeah, nah, yeah, you know.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how to pull a little bit, so
that's good right there.
I better stop.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate
you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
So, Chuck, I want you to just kind of like just let the people know anything that you think they need to know about S.K.U.Armed Services. I want you to do the same. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just go ahead, man, and take it over for a minute and get y'all brand out here, man, and let people know what y'all got going on. It may be somebody in the road that needs y'all right now. Tapping right back in and saying, hey, I need these cats.
Yes, sir.
Lou.
You want to start off?
You want to yeah, just a little bit.
You want to start off? You want to start off? I think the next major thing we're doing right was another shoe drive. Shoe drive coming up. Yeah.
We always have
Louis. Okay.
Here, man.
So yeah,
hey, let's get it up one time, man. We always do this. Hey, S.K.U.Armed Services.
Yeah.
Okay, we got you, E.
It is something I do want to touch on before we actually get off of here, right? So we didn't even get to cover the point of like community service that we do. You know what I'm saying? We're all about the kids. You know, we do
school drives, shoe drives, food, whatever. Like whatever we wake up and just feel like doing, we just do it. Yeah, type of deal.
So a lot of stuff we do is really
a lot of stuff we don't post. A lot of stuff that we do because it ain't about that. We here,
We want to spread the love. You know what I'm saying? It's all about love at the end of the day.
I ain't saying we perfect, but we here for the community.
Definitely here for the community, bro. Like I said, we're gonna have another shoe drive coming up. We'll have a backpack drive before school starts. We just did sponsor. Shout out Air Force Community School. We sponsored
So that's just part of the fundraisers. And
it ain't even the fundraiser. We just give it. We don't want no type of money. You know what I'm saying? We don't want none of that. We just do it just to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out Air Force. We got dropped school supplies off for their summer program and all that stuff. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We do a lot for the community, period. And I feel like there's a lot of men in general, not just black men. We're the pioneers of the community. Like when we die, people are going to talk about us when we're gone. You know what I'm saying? And so we got to be the pioneers and make sure all these kids on a different level and they do better than we was when we was raised.
Yeah, that's
y'all.
That's
we talking about y'all.
Y'all, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's real.
We talking about y'all, the people. We the people.
You know, and my kids know. I mean, my kids did. One day, one day we went and got like 100 something pizzas.
Yeah, and then we
we just put it on Facebook. It was over 100, and we just delivered them to different houses. Put my face on Facebook,
I want to make sure they know this too. Now he got 2 daughters.
Yeah,
man, they awesome, man.
Yeah,
you know, he already teaching them the ins and outs of the guns.
Yeah.
You know, how to use them far as, you know what I'm saying, the proper training and everything, you know what I'm saying, what not to do, what to do, and things like that, you know, and I think that's a good part right there that a lot of people need too, because, you know, we always got that going on with, you know, a little kid that mess around and got a gun and stuff.
Well, it's more of a stereotype.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? So
he done took it a little further. I mean, they go to gun range, they in contests, and man, one of them is so cold, man, she'll shoot a rabbit from here to the corner, man.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. I would say my 9-year-old daughter is definitely, like I said, my second child is definitely coming along. You know what I'm saying? But my daughter Ariel, shout out to both of y'all, Ariel and Ava. I will say that Ariel took more of a liking when it came to weapons, and like I said, I don't even have to grab my gun. If something comes down to the point where something happens in here, I can pass my 9-year-old a gun and she'll do the same thing as us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she's very highly trained.
Right.
When it comes to weapons. So I would teach y'all kids that, because they're going to be on it anyway. So you might as well teach them the rights and the wrongs. You know what I'm saying? How dangerous they are. It's all about being responsible. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Because like I said, when I first did that, the first video I ever posted to my daughter, like I said, she was 2. Yeah. And it was like, oh, you got your 2-year-old daughter out there shooting or whatever. But then, like I said, it's a stereotype though. It's not to mention, like I said, not a race thing. But you'll see white families out there with the wife, husband, the 3 kids out there with AR-15s. So what's wrong with us doing it?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? And that's why I taught my kids a long time ago. I took a lot of backlash for it, but that made me to the person I am at this point. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's real, man. Yeah,
definitely.
Hell of a dude. Hey, but check it out now, okay? And of course, I want everybody to know, you know, me and Chuck, we cool. Yeah. But then the next day, you know, we kind of separated a little bit because this guy, he a gator and I'm a shark. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta tell you the history. You know where the gators come from? They come from the sharks. Baby sharks. They started.
Bo's a shark coach. Yeah. Shout out to Coach Bo too.
Yeah. We whooped up on him for like a couple years, and then after that, man, Bobo, man, he came on with it.
Yeah.
He ended up running off probably 3 or 4 in a row.
Yeah, shout out to my Coach Bo, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bobo, Quinn, y'all over there. He's still out there.
Yeah.
Still a shout out to
him. Can I say something real quick, man? They gotta put a weight limit back on that daggone.
They'll have.
You lying? They got.
Man, listen, bro.
There are limits, bro.
Listen, bro.
They some big kids.
The ones with the helmets on.
I thought that
they be out there smacking. They be out there smacking them little kids. It'd be like middle school.
That's crazy.
It's just like that though, man. Shout out to Gators, baby. We coming back next year. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta imagine about all the things we sat here and just talked about. So imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't. With my group, we don't have time for negativity because all our time is taken up every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We keep ourselves busy in all these different things that you heard we do. but that also keeps us with a structured mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we're able to still sit down like we're doing right now and spread the love to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
And y'all a group, and y'all get a chance to network, and everybody,
for sure.
everybody get the chance to bring something to the table.
For sure.
And giving your gun company a name, a shout out before you get up out of here.
Yeah.
What's the name of them? Superior Kings.
Superior Kings United, baby. SKU all day. We blowing up in the major way.
Wow.
It's going down.
Man, you know, you heard it. Right up here, right up north, right off I-75. This where we at, man. All you got to do is just come see us, man. It's Self-Made Kings, man, podcast. Come on over. Go like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that button, man. Therefore, you will get a big old beam next time a new episode come out. And come on over to YouTube, man. We had a good time here today. We got Chuck. We got EJ.The, man. And, of course, you got the dream, okay? So, next thing you know, man, before you look up, we out of here. Shout out Lou. Shout out everybody in here. Hey, once again, we out here. Self-Made King podcast. We want to tell you we love you and we out.
SKU, baby.